How's it going? I am Personality Free. Welcome to the third episode, filmed at the same time as the first two, so if I miss stuff, oh well. Let's get to it. We just got the Shield of Iduken, and we're continuing on. How are there so many already? It's like a wolf only. Oh, it's a blight wolf. I read dire wolf first.
As you say. No order shall be given.
Oh, my phone is vibrating. Now to these guys. Ooh. Glowy. Less Illyrium. Oh, there is a take all button. Goodness me. Okay. Back out to the crossroads.
If Trian were really scheming against us, this would be the perfect place for an ambush. We've got the shield, and we're all alone out here.
Trian is my brother. Nothing will happen.
I wish I had your confidence.
What's that you're muttering about?
Family business.
All right then.
By the stone, it's Trian.
It must have been a darkspawn attack.
This doesn't look like Darkspawn. No bites, no scratches, no mutilation.
Be careful. Murderers may still be
Someone's
around.
coming.
Hurry, Father, before it's too...
By all the ancestors, what has happened here? It seems we weren't fast enough. Valand was right. My son, tell me this isn't what it looks like.
We just got here a moment ago.
Just long enough to slay Trian.
My lord is innocent.
Sir Gorham, your loyalty makes you a useless witness. It falls to others to tell the story. You, Scout, what happened here?
Trian and his men were here early. It seems they'd done battle with the Darkspawn. Lord Iduken came up to them all friendly-like, but when we got close, he ordered us to attack.
That's a lie.
Then we shall discover the truth.
Frandlin Ivo, you are a good and noble man. Did the scout speak the truth?
He did, my lord. It was terrible. Prince Trian didn't stand a chance. Afterward, my lord stripped his signet ring.
You treacherous bastard! Silence, Gorham. Do you have anything else to say, my son?
How can you not see this as a setup?
I want to believe that. I really do.
Find him. He will be judged before the assembly. To Orzammar.
Left click on the plus button. Alright, I would like... I think strength? Specializations, are those? I would like... What's dex? Chance to hit... Yeah, let's just bring that up to 15. Magic is how well pulses and potions are. I need cunning as well. Constitution. Let's just bring my strength up next. I get one more. Precise striking could be useful. Shield defense. What's this? Oh, I need more dexterity. Sustained. Shield pummel. Yep. I want to know what that bar is, but hey. Play. The Exile. I don't even have any eggs. Okay, and hopefully we are back. Let's just... I don't know.
My lord.
Okay, he came to the right one this time.
I would have come sooner had they allowed it. How are you?
I'm fine, Gorham. You?
I could be better. I have bad news, though. The Assembly isn't going to call for you. Balin has taken Trian's place in the Assembly. He introduced a motion to condemn you immediately, and it easily passed. He had fully half the Assembly ready to vote on something completely against tradition and justice. He must have been making deals and alliances for months, if not years.
You have to respect Balin's ability to play the game.
He's more clever than either of us ever thought. Some of the lords, especially Harrowmont, are suspicious of Balin's instant rise to power. They are rallying, but far too slowly.
No need to be
The Assembly
silly.
has already sentenced both of us.
My dog has decided he wants attention. What's going to happen to you?
My knighthood will be stripped, my name torn from my family records. But I will be allowed to attempt some sort of life on the surface. Lord Harrowmont moved for a similar exile for you, but Balin's supporters overwhelmed him. You are to be sealed in the deep roads to fight Darkspawn until you are overwhelmed and killed.
What does my father say about this?
Lord Harrowmont says the king is taken ill. He couldn't bear losing 2 of his children at once. Lord Harrowmont gave me access to see you so I could tell you this. Duncan and the Grey Wardens are still in the deep roads, in tunnels connected to those you are to be left in. If you survive long enough to find the Grey Wardens, you may be able to escape with Duncan.
What, the Grey Wardens? Taken exile? A murderer?
Grey Wardens don't care about a person's past. They recruit for daring, intelligence, and martial power. If you can find them, I'm sure you can join them and escape the deep roads.
Only Darkspawn between me and
Balin
freedom.
underestimated you, much as we underestimated him. I begged to go with you and fight at your side, but Balin's pet nobles wouldn't hear of it.
You're safer to going on
I
the
would
surface.
give up all the safety in the world to go down this dark path with you. Our time is up. May the Paragons guide your sword and the stone hold you up.
Same to you, my friend.
I will always be your man, my Lord Idukan.
A
They
true
are ready
friend.
for you now. Here is the prisoner, Lord Harrowmont.
Having been found guilty of fratricide by the Assembly of Orzammar, you are hereby sentenced to exile and death. Your name is from this point forward stripped from the records. You are no longer a person, nor a memory. You are to be cast into the deep roads with only sword and shield. Dare to redeem your life by fighting the enemies of Orzammar until your death. Do you have anything to say before the sentence is carried out?
I'm innocent. Or you call this justice?
I would have prevented it if I could. Everyone should have the right to face his accuser and defend himself. Look me in the eye and tell me you didn't do this. For your father's sake.
I didn't kill Trian.
I believe you. That means Balin planned this from the start.
Start of
Believe me, I will
what?
spend the rest of my days making sure Balin does not profit by his
When
deeds.
did he start?
Your
That's the
father
question.
asked me to give these to you. This sword and shield are a fine dwarven mate. Strike a blow at our enemies.
How is my father?
He is old and this tragedy has hit him hard. He will rest better now, though, knowing the truth.
Tell my father I went to a warrior's death.
I will. Open the doors and let the condemned walk through. May the stone accept you when you fall.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's level up. I think I went 1 in willpower? Yeah. 2 in strength. I went down here to shield pummel. And play. I will do an actual save. Yeah, that'll do.
It shall be done.
Fine dwarven blade. And rough. Is that all I have? Yep.
No quarter shall be given.
Alright, where to go? This way, I suppose. Oops, can't jump down there. Have to go around, all the way around this way. It's over here. And a locked
you say.
chest. Damn. Oh. Are you serious?
Paragons watch over me.
guess I'll continue this way.
Careful! We fight for honor!
Oh! Jeez, okay.
As you say. It is begun. No quarter shall be given!
Please stop missing. Thank you.
As you say.
Ooh. Oh, I thought it was glittering.
It is begun.
Oh boy, I think I lose this one. You know, if you could stop missing, maybe you wouldn't die. Genuinely making me worried. Ow!
As you say.
That's me dead.
As you say.
Yep. First death. Load last save. I was here? Oh goodness. Alright, edit around this I suppose. Let's hopefully fight it one at a time. No, don't go missing attacks. Oh, shit. Stop missing the attacks. Now hit this guy. That's so loud in my ear. Another deep stalker. Okay, this one's the leader. Attack this one. That probably means if it's too loud for me, it's probably too loud for you guys, and I'm very sorry about that.
It shall be done.
So where am I supposed to go then? Okay, first things first. A little bit more fatigue, but a fair bit more armor. Where am I going? What? I am very lost. Ah, motherfucker. God, I hate these stupid traps. Yes, I know about the map. That's where I killed the things, I think. Yeah, let's head this way. Alright, I think this is the exit. Yep.
By the Maker, it's a dwarf.
Lord Idukan, what are you doing here alone? Where are your troops?
I am Lord Idukan no longer.
Ah, you have been made to walk the deep roads, then.
You mean you were exiled? What happened?
I do not think matters of dwarven honor are any business of ours. You need not answer, friend.
I was betrayed by my
Lord
brother.
Trian?
No. Balin. Trian
I
is dead.
see. The brutal intrigue of the Dwarven court continues then. Your father intimated as much. There is no reason for you to walk these deep roads and die for something you did not do. You've already proven yourself both resourceful and skilled, and I would expect nothing less from an Idukan. I've been searching for those with your level of ability. Your exploits in the deep roads set you apart. As leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, I would like to formally invite you to join our order.
I would be honored.
Then welcome. We leave immediately for Ostagar to join with the human forces facing the Darkspawn hordes led by King Kaelan. Stay close. There are still Darkspawn around every corner. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I am Durin, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. It's good to see one of the honorable stout folk outside Orzammar.
How much do you know about dwarves, Your Majesty?
I've always wanted to learn more. Perhaps you could enlighten me sometime.
If Your Majesty wishes.
I do. I'll make sure to have the finest dwarven brew brought up from the palace cellars. After we've dealt with the blight, of course. I've been to Orzammar. King Endrin invited my father to a grand proving long ago. How does Endrin fare these days?
I'm his son, and he was fine when I saw him last.
Well, it seems your story may be even more interesting than I suspected. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You're too kind, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Then maybe we should move quickly.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Alright, Kinslayer, achievement unlocked. Alright, with that I might finish up this episode. What the hell? Okay, I think that's all the achievements. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. See ya!